not field a presidential candidate in the forthcoming 2026 presidential elections. The party, PFF, has made this decision in the broader interest of building a single, stronger freedom-seeking force that should steer the country throughout this turbulent political period and hold it together after. The continued disappearance and abduction of citizens, including candidates, is turning 2026 elections into a militarized campaign. It is this desire to unite the country against family and military rule that made us sign a cooperation agreement with the Alliance for National Transformation on July 2nd, 2025. The forthcoming elections are designed by Museveni and his family to be the worst in our history. Electoral processes have been taken over by the military after overrunning all civic institutions, including the Electoral Commission. Both the judiciary and parliament now exist in name. The country faces a real existential threat from the Museveni family. The PFF and ANT have, since the signing of the cooperation agreement, engaged and held at least 2 meetings with the National Unity Platform, aimed at aggregating our efforts and reducing duplicity. The 3 parties have intensely discussed the usually difficult issue of fielding a joint presidential candidate. The ANT believes that a coalition can be built around 2 presidential candidates, Major General Gregory Mugisha Muntu and Honorable Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. That these 2 candidates with different appeal would now be presented to the country as though they are one. The National Unity Platform, on the other hand, strongly believes in a joint presidential candidate who has a wider appeal. Like NOP, the PFF also believes in a joint presidential candidate who should lead the campaign for freedom. We would therefore like to report to the country that our discussions had progressed to this level. The National Unity Platform asked for a break to conclude its vetting processes. The discussions will therefore resume when NOP returns. That being the case, who will PFF endorse? If our discussions arrive at a joint freedom presidential candidate, we will rally our forces, our supporters and leaders behind that candidate. We are also open to the idea of twin freedom candidates if our parties resolve in that direction. If our joint efforts yield no united front, we hope they will, we will announce our next course of action after the presidential nominations.